Okay everybody, today I was going to show you some lights on my truck. I picked these up pretty cheap off of eBay, and the reason I put them on my bumper is because eventually I want to get a new bumper, but they're pretty pricey and I wanted to put some lights up front, so I went a little big on these. They're 9-inch. They're supposed to be 225 watts. And they only cost me $157 with free shipping off of eBay. And first I was a little, skeptical about buying them because, they're no-name lights off of eBay. You just don't know when you plug them all up, are they gonna work or whatever. But pretty happy with these, and they look pretty decent. They're really big. They look kind of. I like the way they look on my little truck. It's all what you like, But anyway, let's see what their specs say. Excuse me, I got two hands doing two different things here. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So these are the ones that I bought off of eBay. 157, 158. If you look at the specs here, it doesn't really make too much sense. Especially, they are 45 piece LEDs. They do have 45 in each lamp. I don't understand the 30/30 LEDs, whatever that is. And if you scroll down here, let's see. I believe, let's see where they go. Oh, there we go. This doesn't make any sense either. On the lumens, if you see right there, there's no way it has 345,000 lumens per pair. They must have added a 0, and the wattage over here, I don't understand that either. That doesn't make any sense. So, I didn't really look at all that when I was buying it. That would have been a red flag for me. But I did see some reviews, and some people said they were bright. Anyway, they are pretty bright. They light up pretty much everything in front of me. I took it to the local shop because I just wanted to put it on the bumper, but they're so big and they're so wide that the guy down there, they just made a couple of brackets real quick. These things, bolt them in my bumper, which I was fine with. No big deal. They're pretty sturdy. They don't move around. You can adjust them, the lights, which way you want them, stuff like that. So let me turn them on real quick. I'll turn them on in here. You're not gonna really see much, but then I'll turn them on outside. Just give you a show real quick. Yeah, it looks like two little spot beams on my wall there. I probably need to adjust them a little bit better. To me, I can see they're really bright, and but here on this thing, they kind of look kind of funny. So I wouldn't take this, as anything. I'll just show you what it looks like outside. Yeah, this is bright. So let's go outside and check them out. Okay guys, I'm out in my driveway facing, there's an empty lot next to me. It's pretty dark out here. There's a bunch of trees out in front of me, which I can see right now, but you can't see it on this cheap ass phone. These are my headlights, so if I turn on my brights, yeah, you can't tell much. But anyway, let's get rid of those, turn these off, and we'll Let's turn on the big ass lights up on the bumper. I can see a big difference. Now I can see the trees that are way over there. Yeah, they're pretty far. Those trees are pretty far. And if you're here in person, you can see a lot further. Like I said, this cheap ass phone doesn't do the justice that these lights deserve. Now, for $157, yes, they're worth it. They're definitely worth it. I can't complain. They're bright as hell, and I do recommend them. Also, this, I don't know if you can see this. It's pretty dark in my truck. They came with some diffuser caps or lenses that you just slap on. So this is how they look right now with just they're supposed to be spot beams. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn them off, put the diffusers on there, and see if we can tell if there's a difference. I haven't done that yet. So let me do that real quick and I'll get back. Alrighty, I just slapped them on. Let's see, just for shits and giggles. There's my headlights again. There are the high beams. Not much to see. Although those headlights are really good. I like them. They're truck lights. I have a video on those. Let's see. Okay. So this is the lights with the diffuser lenses. I can tell there's more spread. Like I said, this stupid phone doesn't give it the justice that it deserves. There's more spread. I can still see all the trees, especially in person, back there. But definitely more spread. And just as bright. So anyway, some cheap eBay lights, they're worth it if, you know, you don't want to go the rigid industry routes, you know, the very expensive ones. Now, Rigid doesn't carry ones like these. ARBs, these are like ARB style lights, and those things are ridiculous. I mean, if you get what you pay for, which is something I really believe in, then those, it's the same model looking, the same kind of light, the same setup, the brackets and everything, the 9-inch light, it's the same thing. And for $1,400, I should see the freaking sun. You know, there should be a big difference between $1,400 and $158. But I'm not willing to pay that much money for those. There's some lights I will dish out a little cash for, but nah, not for those, not those ARBs. But anyway, if you just want some cheap big ass lights, this is the way to go. They're plenty bright, a lot of light. I already had a 50-inch bar on my Jeep, and I would say it's probably just as bright, you know. But you know, that's whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching.